What is up? Once again, it's your boy Kier the Critic, SacTown Movie Buffs, and I'm back reviewing a new film that is currently playing in theaters, and that film is Civil War, which stars Kirsten Dunst. It's basically about if America basically was divided and essentially in a civil war where basically there's a new group called the WF that's basically trying to overtake and overthrow the government. They are unhappy with the presidential leadership, and they're basically been fighting against U.S. military forces. Kirsten Dunst's character, along with the other crew of individuals, are basically journalists who are actually covering the events that have been going on for the last couple of years during this war. And they're basically trying to make their way to Washington, D.C. in order to basically interview the president to get his take on kind of what's going on, what started this war, and how it's going to resolve. It's basically the film in a nutshell. It's got a lot of action. It's definitely very fast-paced. It's very hard to describe because it is somewhat political. It can be maybe polarizing. I did see a couple people walk out of the theater when I was watching it last night. Overall, I did enjoy the film. I didn't love it as much as some people did. Usually, whenever there's a film that's super polarizing where people love it or hate it, I tend to fall somewhat in the middle, and that's kind of where I'm at on this one. I did like a lot of elements to it. It was interesting. It was entertaining. I did like the action, but it's really loud, really noisy, and not really for sure it's the kind of film I would watch again, personally.